Well, today we have a really good show for you, and we're going to start off with a subject I think we're all pretty familiar with. It's a 2000. Look at Amber's already. I haven't even said it yet. You're lining right up.
Yes.
She's like, when can I talk about Michael? When can I talk about Michael?
Talk about
The 2016 Olympics in Rio, Brazil. So we're going to do a little segment where we each kind of talk about what we like about the Olympics, and if there's any defining moment for you. So I don't know who wants to start it off. Amber. It's good. The segment was made for her. This is her segment.
Okay. Well, Michael Phelps.
Of course.
We all know. Okay, let's talk about swimming in general.
Okay.
There was the Lily King thing, right, where she was wagging her finger at the Russian girl when the Russian girl tried to say #1 in the trials. She was putting her finger up to the camera, and the camera behind the scenes had Lily King saying, I don't think so.
So what was it about the Russian she was kind of going
She
against?
was caught drug cheating, and they appealed it, and I guess she didn't find out that she was coming to the Rio Games until like the day before or something like that, and they allowed her to participate anyway. So Lily King brought it up even after she won her trials, and like they were asking her, what was that about? Everybody saw her wagging her finger at the TV, and she was like, she was caught drug cheating, and I'm just not a fan.
So.
And it was like a big thing. Everybody was going crazy, wild for it, and then she ended up beating her in the finals. And she was just like, I want people to know that we did this without any enhancements,
No
anything
substances.
like that. Yes,
right?
yes.
Cool.
So, I was going to talk about Michael Phelps, so I wanted to pick something different, because everybody knows I love Michael Phelps.
Like,
And
who's
his
that?
28 medals, and
Is that how many he has now? 28?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
yes, 28.
Is he the winningest Olympian right now?
He's the greatest of all time.
Yeah, he's called the GOAT.
He's the GOAT.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
G-O-A-T.
Yeah.
What's
Hashtag-
kind of interesting about him too is that when he was growing up, there was just a small segment about him. His limbs were a little bit longer than anticipated.
He's made
his
to be
arm.
Right,
this.
well,
His
but
body
he
is
was
made for
teased
this.
and ridiculed as a child. He had to fight through adversity to become what he is today. I mean, he wasn't accepted within his own classmates. I mean, his peers. So he found swimming as kind of his outlet.
Well, look at him now.
Yeah. Yeah. So then one more quick Michael Phelps thing. He got beat in one of his races they showed the clip. It was so cute, by Young Schooling was his last name. Met him and got his autograph, and then he ended up Michael Phelps is his idol, and then he ended up beating him. It was real fun.
Well, what about you guys? I mean, okay, Amber likes swimming. There's a couple other sports besides swimming. So what do you guys think about it?
I would know. Listen to Amber. It's just all about swimming. And Michael.
Come on, you must have watched volleyball, Mr. Volleyball.
Yes. My athlete to watch for 2016 was Carrie Walsh Jennings, one of the
awesome.
Yeah, she's amazing. Oh my God, I can't even begin to talk about it. I'm all flabbergasted. She's amazing. She's, I think, the winningest Olympian as far as beach volleyball.
Yeah.
And she's in line. Well, hopefully, she's going to be in line for another gold medal. And she's just one of those athletes that's just very humble. You talk to her, and she always compliments her opponents, and she always compliments her team member that she plays with. She's just that athlete that you just have to watch her, and she just has that it factor.
What I like about Carrie Walsh, and I remember Carrie Walsh before she was at Jennings. She played for Stanford back in the late 90s, early 2000s, and she partnered with Missy May and won a couple gold medals. And now she's playing with April Ross from USC. And April Ross is 6'2", Carrie Walsh is 6'3". They're dominant. If anyone hasn't seen them yet, they're amazing to watch.
Them. They are.
Not only that, but Carrie Walsh Jennings is the mother of 3. And here she is, beach body ready, playing in Olympics in a bikini.
With her little booty shorts
And she's
on.
38 years old. She's 38 years old playing a sport that typically it's made for younger people. So it's pretty cool.
So everyone's looking at me, so I guess it's my turn.
What you got, Anthony?
I could pick the favorites like Usain and Michael Phelps and all these good-hearted stories, but you know me, I like controversy.
We know.
And the good-hearted stories. That's what the Olympics are about. What I want to mention first is the javelin thrower from Kenya. His name is Julian Yego. He was self-taught off YouTube. He taught himself off YouTube, made his own makeshift javelins, started throwing them, learning how to throw this and that, and was just doing it for fun and trying to get better at it. Somebody noticed him, started coaching him, and now he's won a lot of championships, and now he's favored to win the gold in the Olympics. He don't throw till later, but he's favored to win it. Those are the things that I like the Olympics for. The ones that are the stories that get to your heart. That, you know what I'm saying? Because Michael Phelps is supposed to win. You know, Usain Bolt is supposed to win. These little guys from little countries that no one knows about until afterwards. You know, that's the one I'd like to spotlight and highlight.
Well, thank you guys. Again, this is just spotlighting the 2016 Rio Olympics. Speaking of Olympics, we also have some Olympic hopefuls, hopefully from the community of Akwesasne, and one of them was our very own Nolan Terrance. Everyone knows he's a wrestler, so I guess we had a small clip that Ryan did an interview with him. So let's go to the clip.
When did you start wrestling?
I started wrestling my freshman year of high school. Right after I was in junior high, my coach decided to throw a clinic, and then that got me into just thinking I had nothing to do over the winter. I wanted to try and stay in shape for football, so I said, why not wrestle? You kind of have to maintain a weight class, you have to work really hard. And it just eventually after that, it just got to the point where football was secondary and then wrestling was the #1 thing that I focused on all the time.
Describe how you felt when you won the state title for wrestling.
When I won the state title, it was great. It was amazing. My coaches never had a state champion before, so that was great too. They were excited. I've been working for 2 years for that title. It felt really great to finally was able to just tell myself I accomplished something because I worked really hard for it. And after it got done, I was kind of sad because I didn't have a goal anymore. After that, I was kind of like, what do I do now? What's the plan now? Where do I go from here? And then going to university, they gave me another goal and something more to work for. So it's very exciting.
What's next for Nolan Terrance? Olympic future in your sight?
Yeah, I hopefully can try. I'm gonna definitely try for Tokyo 2020. It would be amazing if I can do that. But since this is my last year as a junior, that'll be my only option. So kind of like back against the wall. Right. If I don't get there, then what else is there for me?
Thank you so much for that interview, Ryan. And again, Nolan Terrance is going to be one of the hopefuls for the upcoming Olympics. He wants to join other former Native American Olympians such as Jim Thorpe, Wanique Horn-Miller from Ganawaga, and one of the biggest ones is Billy Mills. So we wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors, Nolan. Best of luck.
Yo hane ka yo ani yo hane yo hane